The other day, my wife brought me up a plate of scrambled eggs. And I take the first bite of these eggs, and there's a bunch of shells in the eggs, and the eggs are crunching and crackling. And so I decided to take another bite, and more shells, and the eggs are crunching and cracking. And I'm starting to get frustrated now, like my eggs are ruined. I asked my wife, I said, honey, well, what happened to these eggs? Did you just crack a bunch of shells in them? And she said, oh no, your 2-year-old son wanted to make those eggs for you. And immediately, the frustration that I felt evaporated. And you know, that's the power of when we see the intention behind something. Yeah, it might not feel good. It might not be pleasurable. We might not enjoy it. But what if we could see the context behind it? What if we could see the intention behind it? That's the power of shifting your perception on the real intention. That's the power of emotionally reframing something. That's the power of having empathy, to see that my son did that because he loves his dad and he wanted his dad to enjoy. He wanted to do something nice for his dad. It's beautiful, man. And see, that gives us a perspective of gratitude. And you know what? Sometimes you feel like people are putting shells in the eggs of your life. And you're like, what's going on here? I don't like this. This isn't right. Hey, what's wrong here? Hey, what are you doing? But you can't see the intention behind it. You can't see the context behind it. But sometimes all it takes is for you to have a little bit of empathy. Sometimes what it takes from us is just to have a little bit of a shift in our perception, to understand the intention, the motivation behind it, for us to truly step into a place of gratitude and appreciate it. Because when we start to look at things for what they actually are instead of what they appear to be, that's oftentimes what frees us from our own struggle, suffering, or frustration. So when someone's cracking shells in the eggs of your life, try to see what is the motivation behind it, because it's not always designed to hurt you or harm you or make you upset. Sometimes it comes from a really good place in them, but you're just not understanding the context.